Alright, so today we're going to be talking about Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, another one of my favorite animes, and I figured I'd give you guys a watch guide since the new season is coming out next month, and you got enough time to go ahead and binge it and be ready by the time it comes out, because we watch everything in its totality over here. We don't skip around, we don't hop around, we watch it all the way through. Alright, so part one, here we starting off with Phantom Blood, Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood, and it revolves around Jonathan Joestar, a fine upstanding young gentleman, and his battle against a frightening foe who has vampiric powers. Alright, now we on to part two, Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Battle Tendencies, and this one revolves around my boy Joseph Joestar, who is the grandson of Jonathan Joestar and continues the same battle against vampires, but with more frightening abilities and in a different time period. But he has a secret plan that will always come through fruition to help him out. Alright, part three, we're on the Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders. And if you know anything about Jojo or are familiar with it, this is probably the season that you're most familiar with, because this one is where the show becomes iconic, because it does a power systems change and it makes it so much different than what it came before it, and they fight completely different, and it's like the most amazing power system, one of my favorites, I would have to say. And it revolves around my boy Jojo Joestar and his battle against the same vampires that his grandfather fought so many years ago. But now, he has to journey across, fight them, and be able to save his mother. Alright, part four, Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable. This revolves around my boy, Josuke Higashigata. Yeah, he's not a Joestar, but he is a descendant. There's some stuff going on there, and this one revolves around him and his battle against a guy who just wants to live a normal, everyday life and not be seen by anyone. Alright, part five. My personal favorite out of the JoJo series. It's between 5 and 3, but you know, I'm leaning towards 5. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, and it revolves around my boy Giorno Giovanna and his battle against Italiano mob boss to clean up his city from drugs and crime, because he loves where he's from. Alright, part 6. Now we're all caught up. This one revolves around my girl Jolene, and her battle against prisoners, because she is
locked up, they won't let her out.
Alright, and now we're all caught up. We're on part 7, Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, Steel Ball Run. This one revolves around my boy Johnny Joestar and his race across America, but you'll have to watch an anime to find out why.